Started the day on Wall Street a couple of minutes ago. Well, these young people I'm going to introduce you to in a minute are not concerned about the day-to-day gyrations of the markets at all. They're in it for the long haul and learning some very important lessons right now thanks to the Stock Market Experience. It's a program from the Colorado Council for Economic Education. 9 News, a proud sponsor of this. This Stock Market Experience is absolutely free. Some 14,000 students across the state are participating right now. Your name and school?
Olivia, Erie Middle School.
Andy, Craig Middle School.
She drove 8 hours to get here.
Sonia Mean Academy of the Charter Schools.
That's awesome. And this is Sage Gentry. And you came almost as long. Yeah. You're from Del Norte.
Yep.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
What have you learned from this experience?
Prior to this, I really didn't know that much about stocks. I mean, it was just kind of you use it to get money and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But you've got a strategy. What is your investing strategy right now? Because Gary Shapiro needs some help.
I learned about the recent health bill. So I based my stocks off the health bill, and so I got a lot from the medical field, and that has really paid off. Most medical stocks have gone up in this time period.
Can you share what's your return been?
Overall, it's a 1% to 2% return. Of course, I haven't sold every stock I have,
Right.
so if I would do that,
it may be better than that, actually. All right, and real quickly, for your strategy is to have a little lucky charm.
Yeah, this is Kendra. She's my companion cube, and I take her everywhere with me.
Absolutely. Even when you're buying stocks.
Yeah, she
Gary,
really helps.
so tell Mr. Shapiro, this works.
Yeah, it does.
And if you want some more information, they're signing up right now for their late spring opportunities. Again, it's absolutely free, stockmarketexperience.org. You guys going to stick around? We're going to talk to you a little bit further in just a few minutes and get some more details about their strategy.
Sounds good.
Thanks to you both. 7:16 right now. As I mentioned earlier, we're looking at a sell-off at the opening bell on Wall Street. Dow futures still down fairly significantly. Of course, the opening bell in about 15 minutes. Cyprus getting the blame today. An emergency deal over the weekend to bail out that little tiny European country has got folks nervous because the bailout, although relatively small, requires a one-time tax up to 10% on everyone's savings account in that country. And that's got a lot of folks concerned that the future EU bailouts will have the same kind of thing attached, and maybe we'll see a bigger reaction on a much larger scale. But most analysts do not think that will happen, but a little fear creeping into the markets today. The young folks I'm going to introduce you to now are not concerned about the day-to-day gyrations of the markets. They're in it for the long haul, and they're learning very important lesson thanks to the Stock Market Experience. It's a program from the Colorado Council for Economic Education. And joining me on the couch right now, over here we have Sage Gentry. He's a senior from Del Norte High School. Olivia Stasina from Erie Middle School. And we have Sonia Amin from the Academy of Charter Schools in Westminster, and Andriana Oberg from Craig Middle School. And you came all the way from Craig. How long a drive is that?
8 hours.
That's a long drive. You bring a book or something?
No.
Oh, okay. You've learned several new words as a result of the Stock Market Experience. Tell us some of those terms that you've learned about.
Well, at first when I started this program, I didn't really know what a stock was at all until I started, until until my teacher started teaching this kind of stuff, and I started buying them and trading them and all sorts of things like that.
Awesome. So you've learned a lot.
Yes.
And Sonia, I know you have as well. You guys at the Academy. What's your best performing stock?
My best performing stock is CSC. This stock has never let me down. They have a strong, proactive management which is always seeking emerging business opportunities to help
Now,
grow
what is CSC?
the Computer Science Corporation.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Which helps grow the company, their profits, and their stock value.
So you're having fun too.
Yeah.
All right. And Olivia, one of your strategies is to buy stocks. I love this. Right before a holiday. And you did that around Valentine's Day, is that right?
Yes, we got Hershey's before Valentine's
Makes
Day
sense.
because people like to buy candy on Valentine's Day, and it's actually been performing pretty well. It's gone up ever since we bought it, and because of like St. Patrick's Day and Easter coming up too, which is another good one.
Well, that's brilliant, and it makes so much sense. Sage is next to you. Sage, you are a senior at Del Norte. You've learned, I would imagine, some experiences that you'll carry through college. What's been the most rewarding part of this whole thing, working on your team?
Well, just learning how to deal with stocks, really. I mean, I think that's something everyone should learn how to do at one time or another. In today's economy, you you really need to know things. I mean, you can't be all pollywampus just going around spending your money. So.
Pollywampus, that's a technical term.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you all agree. You've got to learn about stocks because it's going to be part of your retirement probably in your portfolio. It does take a village to help, right? You've got a lot of support behind you. Come on in here, parents and teachers. Yes, we want to hear them. They're very proud of you. 14,000 students are participating right now in the stock market experience, and they're signing up for late spring classes and the program too. It's free, absolutely free. Stockmarketexperience.org. One more big cheer for these guys. Yay!